I mean, they're usually a part of everyone's life if they're homeless. I mean, for the most part, it's, I mean, I mean, if you weren't on drugs and you're homeless, then I mean, that really, then your life really must suck, you know. But usually, you know, it always has something to do with, you know, drugs or something that, you know, because I'm not going to say I'm completely innocent for why I got evicted or anything like that, you know. But obviously, you know, it is my fault, and drugs did have a part in it. But I mean, compared to what I was like before, I mean, they're actually surprisingly gotten like a lot better now. I'm 26 right now. Yeah, birthday's in May. Right now, I'm homeless. I've been homeless for about a year and a half now. Me and my husband both. We had a house in La Mirada, but his mom had us evicted. It's kind of a long story, but and we've just been kind of homeless, sleeping in my car ever since. And I just recently lost my car, so I've just been kind of, I mean, couch surfing, whatever, you know. But doing the hotel thing, I mean, it's been kind of rough, but you know, just trying to get by, I guess. My car got impounded. Like the first time it was, I forget what it was. My husband got it impounded the first time, but the second time they impounded it, I was parked in the red zone, and so they decided to tow it, and I just paid a bunch of money to get it out of the impound first, and I got it out. I had it out for like about a week, and then next thing you know, I'm getting harassed out front of my mom's house in Orange, and because I was a little bit parked in the red, and like they towed it. And then they put another 30-day hold on it, and I'm not gonna be able to get it out this time because it's a lot of money. So, and that was like just 2 weeks ago. I've been married since 2019. My husband, I met him actually in jail. So, my brother told me he found my match made in heaven, and so that was in 2016. So yeah, I was doing a year in county jail. Actually, I was fighting a case for a long time, for like 8 months before I signed, and eventually I signed, and I just had 4 more months to do. But during that time, that's when my brother had told me that, you know, he found someone that's perfect for me. His name was Mike. He was in jail too, because they were there together. And so he wrote me, and we were like writing ever since. Like for about 9 months we were writing, and then I finally got out. And then he had 3 months after that to get out. And when he got out, we met, and we've been together ever since. And we got married and had a kid. He's with my mom right now. Ever since we got evicted from our house, my mom's been helping out. Like, she just kind of took him, you know, in until we get it figured out, I guess. But it's kind of gotten a little bit worse. So I mean, it's been about a year now, like I said. So I don't know. I'm just hoping things get better. If I just kind of like I need to do something with myself. The drugs and just kind of like the streets. I mean, it could definitely, you know, do some damage on someone, especially if you don't have a roof over your head, you know, and if you don't have your head in the right place, it could get rough, you know. So I just kind of have to, you know, get my head on right, and you know, I know things will get better soon. I mean, they're usually a part of everyone's life if they're homeless. I mean, for the most part, it's, I mean, I mean, if you weren't on drugs and you're homeless, then I mean, that really, then your life really must suck, you know. But usually, you know, it always has something to do with, you know, drugs or something that, you know, because I'm not going to say I'm completely innocent for why I got evicted or anything like that, you know. But obviously, you know, it is my fault, and drugs did have a part in it. But I mean, compared to what I was like before, I mean, they're actually surprisingly gotten like a lot better now. I don't do as much drugs as I did before, so, you know. I was using heroin. I just actually quit heroin like 3 months ago, and I just use speed now. So I was using heroin for like 6 years. Yeah, so I kicked actually when I went to jail for like 2 days or something, 2-3 days. Actually, I didn't really kick in jail because I did the 2 days, and I was like at the worst part of it. I got out, and my mom had Suboxones at her house, so I went there and I just kept taking Suboxones, and I took like about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and after that, I mean, I just kind of toughed it out, you know. It wasn't easy at all, but I was over it, you know, just living the life, having to constantly, because I can't even afford it, you know. If you can't afford a drug habit, then I mean, you really have no business, you know, having one, you know. Just using speed, I mean, not much. I mean, today I haven't done anything, so, I mean, like I said, compared to what it used to be, it's significantly different. I mean, now I'd say I use less than a gram, like, maybe in a couple days. I mean, that's a lot big of a change, you know? Like a gram of heroin a day, and like maybe like almost like a 3 grams of speed. Most people call it meth. I call it speed, whatever, you know. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of a lot to me. I mean, some people are like a lot more crazier with it. I don't use needles or anything. I just smoke. So I like when I was living in La Mirada, we had our house. Like, I mean, we had a lot of people that would just come and go from our house. And so we didn't really pay too much for our drugs, you know, especially when people are coming over and hanging out and stuff. Like, you know, I'm not going to have people coming in and hanging out and then charge me for drugs too, you know, when they're in my house. Like, so didn't really have to pay too much for it unless it's like we want like a lot, you know. Then I'd maybe pay like 30 or 40 bucks for like an 8-ball, which is 3 grams, and I'd be good for like a couple days or until I lose it, you know. Not good. Motorcycle kind of bothers me too right now. No, it doesn't make me feel good. Like, you know, when I was younger and I used to like party and stuff, like, you know, I didn't really start using drugs to like numb any pain or anything. I did, but I didn't. I was just kind of more rebellious, you know. But it got out of hand, like, you know, because I started using drugs when I was 13. So I was, you know, pretty young, and I kind of ran the streets, you know, and I didn't have a screwed up mom or anything. My mom's always been, you know, the best thing that, you know, best mom anyone could ever want, you know. She just always has been broke and a single mom, and we've always lived, you know, like at the bare minimum, you know. But she made do with what she had to work with. But, you know, for me not having a dad, I think she, you know, felt like she needed to be more loose with me, and by that she just kind of created a monster. And I kind of just did what I want. I ran the streets. I didn't listen to her, and that was it. So, I mean, drugs for me, I mean, now, like, growing up or whatever, and I'm going to jail, well, I started going to jail and stuff, I mean, it's not a good feeling, especially when you're chasing after a bag, knowing that, like, you can't do anything, like, responsible or anything at all until you know that you get that bag, because if not, you're going to start feeling, you know, you're going to withdraw, like, from heroin, you know, like, you're going to start withdrawing, like, you can't do anything if you're sick. There's no way at all, you know. And, like, it's not even that it's just in your head. It's like I mean, people that do it know, they understand, but it's a serious thing, and it sucks. But, you know, we all do it to ourselves. So I don't ask anyone to feel sorry for me. I don't feel sorry for myself, you know. It's just a matter of when it's enough going to be enough. That's all, you know. And everyone gets to that point where they don't, you know. It's up to you what you want your life to be like, and what, you know, where you want it to go, you know. So a couple ways I earn money. I do, like, honestly, like, I mean, you know, if you guys don't tell me or anything, like, I do like a lot of like boosting or whatever if that's what they call it. Like, I mean, from Home Depot or something, I'll go get tools, and I have like a couple guys that buy them or whatever. But like, I do a lot of receipts and all that stuff too, like, where I'll get the receipts, and like I'll remake them. I'll take them, and I'll go and I'll buy something, and I'll make a copy of the receipt, and then I'll go, and that item that I buy, I take a bunch of them too. Like, so like I'll buy one item for like 50 bucks, and then I'll go and steal a bunch of those items, and then I'll go home and make, or wherever I go, and make copies of the receipts. Like, I'll make like 10 receipts. Then I'll go to each of those locations, and I'll return the stuff at each location. So that's like 50 bucks, you know, each location. Or I'll do 50 bucks at one, and then I'll have my husband or something go in the same one. So it's 2 at one. You know what I mean? So it's not this much driving or something, you know. But however much money you have to spend on the first item is depending on how much money you're going to make, you know, like, initially, like, it's going to save you, like, you know, more to buy more first, you know. But it just really depends on, like, what you're going for that day, or how much you want to put in for it, you know. I had one job before. Actually, I got it when I got out of doing the longest time I was in jail. I don't mean to keep saying jail or anything. It's not like I'm just jailbird, because I actually haven't been in jail in a while. And I try to stay away from trouble, you know. It just so happens that, like, you know, things happen, and cops are, you know, really, you know, shitty, you know, and just, I mean, whatever, you know, it happens to the best of us. But anyways, I have had a job. I got it when I was in jail, and I was in a program called the All-In program, and they actually, when I got released, the same people that were inside the jail at the program, they came and they, like, had a location to where people that got released would show up to, and they would help us. They'd give us outfits for work and stuff, and like a job interview or whatever. They would make us our resumes. They'd make our resumes, and then they'd get us all set up or whatever, and then they'd do the applications for us online and everything too. And there was this one that it was called Angelica. It's like a linen company. I applied for the lady applied for it for me, and I got the job. I got the interview, and she showed up at the interview the day of, and she met me. My mom was dropping me off, and she gave me clothes to wear and everything before, but she showed up there to wish me luck and give me a hug and stuff, and then I went in and I got the job, and I was like, oh wow, I mean, that was cool, you know, like I was really nervous, especially like because the first thing they asked was, so tell me about yourself, and I'm like, I don't know, you know, my name's Allie. I don't know. I don't really have anything to say. Why don't you ask me questions? But it was cool. I only lasted like 4 months, only because that was when Mike, my husband, got out of jail, and we met. Because 3 months after I got out, that's when he got out. So, and I only had the job 4 months. Yeah, I was only there for a month after I met him. And as soon as I met him, you know, I just kind of ran off with him and quit the job. You know, and here I am. So. I'm pretty much, I can pretty much take care of myself as far as crazy. Like, I mean, I've had like someone come up and try to hit my window with like a bat or something, like, but like we chased that guy away. Like, he was crazy, but I've seen quite a couple crazy incidents or whatever, but the crazy people, I mean, I try to steer away from them, but I mean, they're all over, you know, like you can't, I mean, and it's only going to get worse, you know, especially with the kind of drugs that are going around these days, and bath salts and all the other crap that people are putting in, you know, stuff, fentanyl, whatever, is making people crazy, you know, and these people are going around just, and anywhere, it doesn't matter where you are or how nice your neighborhood is. I mean, there's going to be someone walking around, you know, like yelling at their demon somewhere, you know, talking to themselves, you know what I mean, fighting air, I don't know, but those people, I mean, I don't know if it's a drug thing or if it's just more of like a mental health issue, but either one, you're not going to be able to control it or tame it anywhere, so that's going to always be around, you know. But as far as danger goes, yeah, I mean, nothing too much as far as danger for me, just because, you know.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a plus, that's for sure. So I've heard some stories that, you know, I mean, are, you know, crazy, but they were from people that are like a little bit less, I mean, like street smart, I guess. I mean, I hate to say it, but street smart, whatever, you know. So yeah, a lot, all the time. They actually just gave me a hard time yesterday too. Like the homeless cops, because we were in Orange by my mom's yesterday, and the cops came right up to us, the homeless cops, and like they jump out of the car and they're like, hey, how you doing? And we're like, I'm good, we're fine, you know, like, I mean, I wonder why you just come right up to us. I mean, like, we're not doing nothing wrong. He's eating a peach and I'm sitting here smoking a cigarette. I mean, we just sat down like not even 30 seconds ago, you know, like, and they were like dying for us to give them our names, our last, well, they're like, you know, I just want to know who I'm talking to. And I was like, okay, well, my name's Allie, this is Mike, you know, that's all you need to know, really. And he's like, and then he couldn't get our last names just because I refused to give it to him, but you know, he gave us this whole pitch about how he's one of the homeless cops and like how he's just offering resources and this and that. And then he's like, so now with all that being said, can I have your last name? And I'm like, no, dude. So, you know, that was a nice little speech, but no, you can't have my last name because you're going to run my name. And then, you know, they're like, I don't know, I just don't feel the need for that. The cops, all they want to do is go around and arresting everyone and throwing them in jail and like thinking that that's going to be, you know, an answer to the problems. It's not, you know, you're just making people angry and not only that, but just giving your own self bad reputations, you know, as people that, you know, everyone hates. Like, I mean, whatever. So yeah, cops suck. You never know what you have until it's gone. So, you know, like, you can't just go and run through life thinking that you could just live and be however you want, you know? You have to work and you have to you know, you have to put in what you want to get out of something, and you can't just walk around thinking that, you know, that you're better than above everyone else and that you're entitled to more than anyone else, you know, or that you could just go around and taking from anyone else that have worked for their money, you know. If you want something, you need to go and you need to get out and you need to earn it, like you do, you know. And if you don't, then whatever you have, all the things that you get and acquire and come up on over time, it's like it's all gonna go exactly where it came from, you know. It's like it's gonna go just like as quick as you got it, you know, like. And because my husband, he gets mad when people steal from him, you know, like, and I'm like, but look at where you got it, you know. How can you get mad about something like that when, I mean, did you buy it? You know, did you work for it? I mean, because, I mean, sometimes I find myself doing that too, getting mad about things like that, you know. But at the end of the day, it's like, karma's a real thing, I believe in, you know, and like what goes around comes around, and you know, you might, you know, this might just be your karma for something you did a couple years ago. You never know, you know. But the point is that you can't find yourself getting that upset about something that isn't rightfully yours anyways, you know. And it's those little things in life, the lessons that you like that people don't really think about as they're going about their day. But if people would, I think things would be like people and their choices and actions would be a little bit different in how they do things, in their daily lives, if people would stop to like think before they do things, or think before they even feel anything, it's I don't know, something to food for thought. I don't know.
Do you by chance have any social media information, like a Cash App, in case somebody wants to donate? Okay. Do you by chance?
It's Harleymichaelandme. It's pretty easy. I'll write it down for you. But,
okay. Do you have a pen? Yeah, we'll do that now, just because it seems like when the interview. Do you have your truck keys? I
don't know if I have a pen actually. No, I don't.
There, I do. Oh no.
I don't have a pen.
I got one.
I have a bunch of stuff, but none of it's a pen. Money these days sucks to come by. It's hard. It's like, if you don't have a job, or even if you're walking on the streets, people look at you like trash. Like they just, this guy in here, I went in to go get a water cup, and he's like, you have to buy something in order to get a water cup. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? I was like, that's the first I've ever heard of that. Shame on you. Like, I have to buy some. I was like, well, lucky for you, I'm homeless, and I don't have anything to buy. I don't have money to buy anything, so, thanks a lot, dude. You just got Employee of the Month now for not being able to, do your job right. Freaking crazy, dude.
It's right here, it's fine.
Sorry, this pen's just kind of shitty.
Oh no.
Okay, there's a little $sign in front of it, right? Yeah. It's all lowercase. Oh no, I think I got it. Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
It's all lowercase, but yeah, that's it.
Thank you. And then, Allie, are you okay with us using the interview on our YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Of course, yeah. Can you send me the link to it? Can I give you a phone number so you can just send me the link or something to it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Right on.
Awesome. Thank you.